Had to redo my video I put up earlier about this same topic. And would you believe when I started it, it was 28 and it has dropped a degree. It's 27 degrees now here in Oklahoma City. But we ain't here to talk about the weather. I'm redoing this video about, as you see in the title, who the real MVP is. You know, doing my little Sunday morning drive, so I had to redo it so I can actually have the actual stats and not, guesstimate. But if you didn't watch the game last night between Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, Lamar Jackson pretty much wrapped up the MVP race this season, ending his season with 4,172 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions with a QBR of 119.6. Plus, he had over 900 yards rushing. Doing that with having a running back that also produced a little over 1,900 yards himself this season. Now, there's going to be some people saying that, you know, Josh Allen is the MVP this year because, their record and, you know, they beat the Chiefs, which you got to give them credit for. They beat the Chiefs and they beat the Lions. They, you know, squeaked past the Lions, but hey, they beat the Lions. But just like I said about the Philadelphia Eagles in 2022, they had an easy schedule. They play in the AFC East. Come on now. And plus, he, unfortunately, he's not even going to get to play today because they're sitting him out. They're resting him, which they might change that, but I doubt it. But he's finishing the year with 3,731 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions with a QBR of, just my window up here, with a QBR of 1.1. I mean, not 1 point, but 101.4. And you have people saying that Lamar Jackson, he already has 2 MVPs, and Josh Allen was more deserving of the MVP last year, and they gave it to Lamar Jackson. And I say, based on what? Are you giving it to Josh Allen because he had 4,306 yards and Lamar only had 3,678 yards? Are you saying that because he had 29 touchdowns to Lamar Jackson's 24 touchdowns? Right now, it sounded like Josh has a case for last year, right? Until you get to the interceptions. Josh had 18 interceptions to Lamar's 7 interceptions. Lamar had a QBR of 1.2.7 to Josh Allen's 92.2. And I don't even think did the Bills make the playoffs last year? I don't think they made the playoffs last year, but hey, but he was not deserving of the MVP last year. But if you want to talk about somebody who was deserving of the MVP last year, if y'all want to go off of how y'all putting it for Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, out of any quarterback in the league last year, Dak Prescott was deserving of the MVP. Say, why is that? 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions with a QBR of 105.9. That's better than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. And like I said, only thing Lamar did better than both Dak and Josh Allen last year was he threw less interceptions. He threw 9 less interceptions than Josh Allen and 3 less than Dak. Let's not to mention this season. Like I said, he wrapped it up last night, but this season he had the second highest QBR in NFL history, second behind Aaron Rodgers. Let's not forget he's what was it, 2018 or 2019? He had another season where he had a high QB rating where it was 113.3. And that, like I said, that was either 2018 or 2019 when he got that QBR. So Lamar is not him and Dak is not, you know, how would I say, not shy, but they're very familiar with triple digit QBRs. And I, the fan of all three, I don't see why this push for Josh Allen is even a push. He he doesn't get held. He doesn't get held to the same standards as other quarterbacks before and maybe after him. Because I see them criticizing some other quarterbacks, but I don't see him get criticized. You get your Achos and you get your Dan Orlovskis all making excuses and moving the goalposts for Josh Allen. For instance, let's talk about the playoffs. All of them have bad playoff records. And to be honest, Dak and Lamar done had more good playoff games where they lost than Josh Allen. Josh Allen has had games in the playoffs where he's played horrible and they still won. But that's all that matters as long as you win, right? Not not your play, but as long as you win. But when it's other quarterbacks, it's about your play. Dak arguably had one bad playoff game, and that was the last playoff game against the 49ers. Not last year against the Packers, but the one before that against the 49ers. He played awful that game. Yeah, he deserved all the criticism for that. But his other playoff games, he's played good to decent games, and the team lost it due to either bad coaching or the defense letting us down. But he gets held to a different standard than Josh Allen. See, no matter if Dak plays good and the Cowboys lose, you get people like Dan Orlowski and everybody else saying, well, no, you know, Dak couldn't get the job done. But when it comes to Josh Allen, he plays bad, and either they win or lose. It's, oh well, it's the team, it's the team. They put everything on the team and not on Dak. Even with Lamar Jackson, how he can play good, the team loses or whatever, and oh well, Lamar didn't get it done. And for long, oh well, they need to get Lamar some help. Get him get him around. Get him some help and all that. But now that he has help in Derrick Henry, y'all want to try to hold that against him. Well, he had Derrick Henry and he had over 1,900 yards, so that freed up space. And then y'all talking about, well, Josh Allen did more with less. I hate that more with less talk. Like, they have a team, they have players. Stop saying they did more with less. This ain't like the 72 Dolphins. 'Cause everybody, y'all want to hold to even the Patriots when they won their first Super Bowl. Y'all want to put everybody in this category of, oh well, the Patriots, they didn't have anybody when they won. Like like stop, man. Like, I just named one player off the top of my head since they didn't have no stars. Willie McGinnis. Like like come on, like let's just stop this. Josh Allen had an easier schedule. Yeah, he has some good wins against the Chiefs and the Detroit Lions, but they had an easy schedule, an easier schedule than the Baltimore Ravens. And when they play head to head, to me, that's all that matters. When they play head to head, that was a that was a 35-10. Lamar put up 35 on them. Josh Allen did nothing, not even a touchdown. We like to do head to head. Lamar blew out Josh Allen. The Ravens blew out the Bills. Lamar is the clear cut MVP this year, and we need to hold everybody to the same standards and stop showing favoritism and holding people to different standards just because you want to push a narrative. All Josh Allen wanted to do is play ball. He ain't out here trying to get people to feel sorry for him and give him awards and give him stuff. He just want to play ball and prove himself, which that's what he's trying to do, prove himself. Stop anointing people. It's like Caitlin Clark. Stop anointing people. All she wanted to do was play ball. Y'all just want to anoint her and just give her stuff. Let her earn it, which she earned it. But let her go out there and cut her teeth and do stuff. Let Josh Allen go out there and do it, you know, do the same thing. Stop doing this because you actually pushing people away, and you making it, even if it's not the way you're doing it, you're making it into a race thing. We don't see you treat anybody else like this. Like I said, case in point, Dak Prescott. horrible playoff record, just like Josh Allen, but y'all hold them to a different standard. Dallas lose, Dak couldn't get the job done. Buffalo loses, the team let Josh down. But that's all I got. Hope everybody have a blessed day. Enjoy your Sunday. About to hit my brother up. Today is his birthday. Hopefully we can get above freezing here in Oklahoma City. But everybody stay safe.